Which company revolutionized how we work and play since the 1970s? I'm Leah, thrilled to explore today's fascinating topic.
I'm Garrett, and welcome to the Leah and Garrett Show.
Today, we're diving into the history and overview of Microsoft Corporation.
All right, I've got to share this with you. So there I was, a teenager, totally determined to build my own PC featuring Windows. Like, I had this vibrant dream of a sleek, powerful machine. But when it came time to boot it up, well, let's just say the blue screen of death became my nemesis. Honestly, it was one of those hilarious yet frustrating moments that really bonded me to technology. I guess it sparked my tech curiosity, you know? I have to admit, though, Microsoft's influence definitely plays a big part in my story. All right, let's roll on. Microsoft is this giant American multinational corporation based out of Redmond, Washington. It started back in 1975, thanks to these two brilliant guys, Bill Gates and Paul Allen. Their vision? To put a computer on every desk and in every home. And wouldn't you say they've actually nailed it?
Oh, totally nailed it. Microsoft is huge in software, services, hardware, you name it. We've got Windows, the operating system, the Office suite for productivity, Azure cloud services, and of course, Xbox for gaming. I mean, they're pretty much everywhere in our digital lives.
Let's dig into this. Gates and Allen kicked things off in 1975, but like the real turning point was with MS-DOS. Remember those old-school computers? That operating system just revolutionized personal computing, and their partnership with IBM was like an industry shakeup.
Yeah, and their commitment to placing a computer on every desk really set the stage for the tech evolution we take for granted now. The company grew way beyond the US, opening offices all around the globe, first in Japan in the late 70s. That's so wild!
Absolutely, right? The big leap was Windows OS, and Windows 95 was a game changer. That launch wasn't just a software release, it was a cultural moment, you know?
And let's unpack this. Microsoft's journey wasn't smooth sailing. Legal battles, like those antitrust cases in the late 90s, showed just how fiercely competitive they were. It's like they were this tech giant wrestling with itself, trying to align business ambitions with market fairness.
But under Satya Nadella's leadership, Microsoft has made some smart pivots towards cloud computing with Azure and embracing open source collaborations, right? It's like they're evolving with the times, embracing change.
Real talk. And think about the recent moves like acquiring Activision Blizzard. It's clear they've got their eyes on dominating not just tech, but entertainment too. They're adapting and kind of using their own history to define future steps. Okay, let's move on to one of those big unanswered questions. Microsoft's licensing strategies in the 1990s. Did they stifle competition, or were they just being business savvy? Honestly, I think those strategies were a bit too aggressive. They seem to corner the market and limit the playing field for others. It just feels like it was unfair competition, right?
Well, that's a solid point, Leah. But like on the flip side, those strategies also helped Microsoft grow and stay competitive, pushing innovation forward in other ways. I mean, could they have expanded as fast without them?
True, but it does raise questions about tech ethics and the balance companies need to maintain between innovation and fairness. Let's shed some light on this. It's a complex puzzle, isn't it?
And switching gears to pop culture, Windows 95 wasn't just software. It became this massive cultural milestone. I mean, I remember the launch party being broadcast on TV. And then there's Xbox. It redefined gaming and entertainment.
Oh, Xbox totally did. Plus, Microsoft just kind of sneaked into our everyday routines, didn't it? From work to education, they've embedded themselves. It's like they read everyone's diaries and knew exactly what we needed.
Now, why study Microsoft? Well, I gotta say, their future with AI and cloud advancements is something to watch. It's fascinating how they continue to blend innovation with daily life. Definitely a trendsetter.
Exactly. I'm all for it. Seeing how they mold cultural and technological trends is exciting. Their story keeps unfolding in new ways.
All right, so stay curious out there and come back for more explorations in tech history.
And Garrett, maybe someday we'll build that perfect PC. Until then, thanks for joining. Keep exploring.